Hey guys, it's me. I'm just checking in. As you know, Chicago has a bit of a polar vortex situation going on right now, and it's colder than the Antarctic outside. I always have trouble with that word because I always want to be like Antarctic, but it's the Antarctic. Yeah, so I just want to check in real quick. I have been coming across a few things that I wanted to discuss on this page, and I also wanted to thank everyone for their comments and watching the videos and saying such nice things about my husband. He is super cute, and he's only getting cuter by the day. I'm a very lucky gal. So yeah, we had a lot of fun making that video. I want to have him on sometimes. If you guys think that would be cool, let me know in the comments down below. And hopefully, we can start really getting a discussion around what alcohol does to a relationship, because this is pretty one-sided, and I think it's important to hear from the people around you, because alcohol doesn't just affect your body and your spirit and your mind, it affects those around you. Yes, I'm cold. So I wanted to talk about a few things that happened last week. So Joe and I are doing Whole30. We are currently on week 3. I can't believe how fast this has gone. I feel great. I'm in that tiger blood stage where I have a lot of energy, and thank God, because I am normally getting up at about 4:30, 5 a.m. because I teach for an English online school. So if you're interested, send me a message. But I do that, and I've been getting a lot of kids lately, and I've been getting up and teaching. So it's been really fun. And so I have all this energy to get up and teach. This morning I was up at 4:30 after being up till about 12:30 last night preparing for the class that happened this morning, and the kiddo canceled. I still got paid, but I didn't have to teach this morning, so that was fine. I spent the time, I was like, I'm gonna do something productive, and I ended up deleting old pictures on my computer. The reason I look kind of is because sometimes I want to look just how I look. This is how I look. And I'm getting a haircut on Thursday, so this will be a before video. I don't know if I'm gonna chop it, if I'm gonna leave it. I found a really nice photo this morning when I was deleting. I went through my Photos app instead of doing anything productive, and I ended up deleting like 1,200 pictures. I don't know if you guys have iPhones, or I don't know how Androids work, but when I take a picture on my phone and then I upload the pictures to my computer, I never take like BS pictures out, like pictures I send to people or memes or like bad photos. So my computer is like, please, will you delete something for the love of God? So I was like, just going through pictures, and I found this picture of me when I was pregnant, and I had like this mermaid hair, and I was like, ooh, that looks so pretty, but this is how I look 99% of the time. And I do have pretty cool hair. It's just whatever. This isn't about hair. Sobriety and my hair, same thing. Like, this is the same thing. It hasn't really affected my hair. It has affected my skin, my teeth, man. I shouldn't like show them off, but my teeth are much whiter, I've noticed. I thought it was just the filters in my selfies, but no, they're like, they're not like white. They just happen to be not stained with wine every day from the night before. Not that I don't brush, but I'm finding that that's a really cool side effect to being sober, is white teeth. So we've got energy. Looks-wise, we've got white teeth. I'm feeling much less bloated. So it's been basically almost a month. I'm gonna do a 31-day check-in, but yeah, it's been almost a month, and definitely feeling the side effects of sobriety. Or maybe this is just what sober feels like. I don't know. I'm ready. I'm not gonna say it, but I'm ready to, no, I'm gonna say it. I'm ready to start working out, I think. At home, just half an hour. I'm gonna try and get Joe on board. I have P90X, which I love, but we live on the 2nd floor, and I don't want to scare my nephew downstairs into thinking there's an elephant trapped. So we'll see. Anywho, yeah, so I have energy. Like I said last night, I only got about 4 or 5 hours of sleep. I love coffee. I'm not eating any sugar or putting anything in my coffee, and I don't really miss it. I'm using coconut milk and cinnamon and full fat coconut milk, so it's really creamy. So good. And that has been divine. I drink a lot of tea when I'm not drinking coffee because water actually doesn't sit well with me. Ever since I got pregnant, I've never experienced water the same way. So I'm feeling dehydrated a lot, but that's me. I am definitely in better spirits. I'm definitely in a better mood in the morning when I wake up, and when I see my toddler and my husband, I'm definitely a happier camper, which is nice because that still doesn't mean that I'm a nice person in the morning. It means I'm not threatening murder. But yeah, I'm in a much better mood. I can handle triggers much better. One of my biggest triggers is kind of like basically criticism. I can handle it a bit better, especially for my family. You know, it's always like, oh cool, you're gonna say that about me? Thanks, I'm just gonna go home and drink about it. And I haven't really had that, and it's kind of been like, oh man, sucks, but I'll just walk it off and go spend time with my beautiful family. And I've been very grateful for my family, and you know, it's been a lot of emotions. I found out that one of my favorite people has cancer. Very early stages. They did a surgery. Knock on wood, everything went well. But that killed me a little inside. It made me very sad. And it's weird because all the emotions are right at the surface. And then I'll have days where I'm just sad. Usually days where I am overworked or something like that, where I feel like, ugh, I get real sad. And I just try to like self-care it up, you know, or I'm not good at asking for hugs, and Joe usually wants to hug me when I'm sad, and I'm like, do not. And then all of a sudden I'll be like, please, can I have a hug? And it's a really nice hug. He's been great, and he's a good hugger. So I am pretty excited about that. I also, we went and saw Glass at the movie theater, and we went to my favorite theater that has like these big reclining chairs, and I realized that for the past, I don't know, maybe 10 plus years, Joe and I have been together 6 years, so it's at least 6 years. Oh no, not 10, about 6. I haven't been to the movies without drinking, so this was the first movie I've seen in 6 years, except for when I was pregnant, where I wasn't drinking. And we saw Glass, and you know, mixed thoughts on it, but for the most part I dug it. And it was so weird to like come out of the theater and like be talking and drive, oh no, Joe drove, and be like talking about the movie and la 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 la, and then being like, whoa, this is so different than what I remember this being like completely different than what I remember it being like. And it was really nice, and I liked it. So I'm starting to think that the anxiety that I have about social events, like being out with my Irish Catholic family, being out with my girlfriends, which I'm not really worried about. I was always the drinker. I mean, everybody drinks, but I was always like the drinker of the group. You know, like those kinds of things, I think I'll be okay. Because I kind of just, ever since I read this Naked Mind and I finished it, I kind of just don't think about alcohol. Okay, we're rounding out to 10 minutes. So yeah, those are some good things. I'm excited about social engagements. School is going really well. I feel like my ADHD, which I always blamed for being disorganized, is slowly becoming less of an issue because I'm getting stuff done. Like, I'm not just starting stuff, things are getting done. I made a pretty intense to-do list yesterday and got everything done. Today has been kind of a wash, but we'll see. Maybe a mental health day was needed. And yeah, that's about it. I will do a bigger check-in with better hair, probably around the end of the month. And then, you know, me and my friend are getting together to do kind of like a mashup of our stuff, and I love her. So that'll be fun. And I think I'm gonna be doing another podcast, but I want to do a podcast with my sister. She doesn't know yet, but I'm gonna ask her to talk about stuff. And then, that's it. If you have any questions, throw it down in the comments. If you have any comments, throw it down in the comments. And yeah, I hope you guys are staying warm. And if you're warm, I hope you're praying for us up here in the cold. And I hope you all have a really good week. Still don't know what I'm doing. Bye.